What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to today's watch along on Mundo Sporto. What a tie we have. Manchester City taking on PSG in the semi-final second leg. Manchester City 2-1 up after that fantastic win for them over in Paris. I'll take you through the starting 11s. Again, we want to say thank you to our sponsor this watch along. We wouldn't be here without the good folks at OneFootball. So if you haven't downloaded the OneFootball app, please do so from the link pinned to the top of the chat or in the description of the stream. We'll be doing stuff with OneFootball right throughout the summer as well, so make sure you download the app. We'll be doing some OneFootball news specific shows on Anfield Agenda as well, so the app is absolutely free. So as I said before, it is the best football app out there, ladies and gents. You can see from the little video everything it has involved. You get all your league tables, you get all your statistics, transfer news, video footage, everything needed to have yourselves a happy summer's football. Download the OneFootball app with the link in the description, and thank you to everybody who's already done so. How are we, everyone? Welcome in, nice to see you. Thoughts on Messi to City? I don't really have any, to be honest, mate. Haven't thought about it at all. And I'm not just saying that to be smart, I actually haven't given it any thought. We'll go through the starting 11s again in a couple of minutes time ahead of this one, folks. Nice to see you all in. I hope that you're all well. Right, what have we got? Thoughts on Messi to City? I've done. Craig, how are you? I'm good, thank you, buddy. I hope you're well. Marley, nice to see you in as well. Josh is going for a 1-0 win to PSG. Again, let me take you through, I should say, the starting 11s again, brought to you with thanks to the good folks at the OneFootball app. Starting 11s are both sides, ladies and gentlemen, look like this. For Manchester City, Ederson comes back to take his place in goal. Walker at right back, Zinchenko at left back. Ruben Diaz and John Stones start at centre back today for Pep Guardiola's side. In midfield then, Gundogan, Fernandinho and Bernardo Silva, and then up front it's Foden, De Bruyne and Mahrez. Maybe Foden as a false 9, maybe De Bruyne as a false 9, I don't know, but that's the 11 that they've gone with. And for PSG, as you can see, no Kylian Mbappe there in the starting lineup for Paris Saint-Germain. I'm just checking, is he on the bench even? Yes, he is on the bench, Mbappe, so obviously they feel he's not ready to start, and if they need to, they could well look to bring him on to impact the game if it's not going their way. But this is the team that Mauricio Pochettino was gone for. Keylor Navas in goal, Florenzi, Marquinhos, Kimpembe and Diallo make up the back five. Then it's Paredes and Ander Herrera in midfield, obviously with Idrissa Gueye having picked up a red card in the first leg. He's ruled out of this one. Then it's Neymar, Marco Verratti, Angel Di Maria and Mauro Icardi that make up the starting 11 for Pochettino's men. Again, let me know what you think, ladies and gents, on that one. PSG are better away than at home. United prove that. I've been thinking the same thing, mate, all week. I don't think this is over. I really don't. Now, I'm not saying Man City won't go through. I'm just saying that I think this isn't done and dusted. I think we're in for an exciting night's football. Thanks for the email, Craig. No problem, Luke. Did I send an email? Mate, I've sent so many emails, I haven't got a clue at this point, but you're welcome. Either way, no problem. Score prediction. Yeah, it's a tough one to predict this. What will I go with? Part of me thinks we might see extra time, but I tell you, I'm going to go a bit bold here, and I'm going to predict 2-2 and Manchester City to progress in regular time. So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw with City to progress. That's my guesstimation. It is so intriguing, though. It really is. I'm very much looking forward to this as a neutral. Do I think Houlden will leave Dortmund? I do. I don't know how much for or where to, but yes, I do. Did you see Sir Alex Ferguson at PSG's hotel? I did not, but it doesn't make any difference to me if he was there or not. Thoughts on Matthias Pereira from West Brom? Could Liverpool deal with him? It's not a Liverpool stream, mate. I'm not here to talk about Liverpool. I keep having to remind people that I just did a stream on Anfield Agenda where I went through everything Liverpool related, the transfer topics and stuff like that. It's not a Liverpool channel, Mundo Sporto. It's a neutral channel. So again, we're here to talk about the game. Michelle, are you 5? I get the feeling you are 5 by saying the word baited. Baited with what? With your fucking stupidity. Piss off back to bed, child. The adults are having a conversation. Now fuck off. I'm not baited, haven't been ratioed, and I'm not 10. So just shut the fuck up and stop annoying me. Christ almighty, the amount of little dopes that we have. Just baited. I'm not a child. Grow up. Fuck me. Did you think Haaland will go to Barca? or Leeds. Why would he go to Leeds? I mean, let's be realistic. Come on, I'm not going to Leeds. JLFC King, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Proud to be a Geordie. Love Craig, absolute savage. I'm just fucking sick of it. I'm just sick of the little dopes that come in with their baited. Okay, and how's that going to change anybody's life here? Baited. Oh, somebody got me to read something. Imagine me reading a comment. Oh, the sheer audacity of it. Honest to God, like, it's nuts. Rafi, lovely to see you in, man. How are you? Hope you're well. Kate, nice to see you in as well. Jack Connolly, Craig, I think PSG is going to have a shocking victory at the Etihad. They could do. That's what makes it so intriguing, buddy, is there literally is an argument to be made every way in this semi-final. And the same with tomorrow's one as well, between Chelsea and Real Madrid. I'm very much looking forward to this 90 minutes as a neutral and as a football fan to see what unravels in front of us. What have we got? Davari and Radresh, how are you, mate? Welcome in. What does baited mean? It means that you were baited into saying something or reading something or provoking somebody or something. It's just a term that idiots who've got nothing better to do than spend their time thinking they're great by getting people to read something. Mate, it's just don't worry about it. The less you know about it, the better your life is, I promise you. Colin, I'm doing really good, thank you, my friend. I hope you are as well. Sean said, I've got a feeling Chelsea could win the whole thing. Look, you're in the semi-final. Everybody's got a fair shout to think that they can go on and win it, mate. So yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you, because any of those teams left in the tournament could go on and win it and could make a valid argument as to why they believe they will go on and win it. Who do I think will win it? I think the winner of this tie tonight will win it for me. I don't know. You know, City are favourites, having got themselves a handy 2-1 lead over there in PSG with a very good second half performance and a bit of a dodgy wall making from PSG with regard to the free kick. I like your jumper, thank you. I have a camo version of it as well. Everybody always talks about the Air Jordan stuff when I wear it. It's mad. Yeah, I like it as well. Well, thank you. I'm good, thank you, Arslan. I hope you are as well. I think City can win, said Bro Moment. Absolutely, mate. They're very capable of it. I mean, they went over to Paris and won the away leg, got themselves 2 goals in the bank as well, and 2 away goals at that. So certainly you would make them favourites going into this game. I think we get this off. Thoughts on Jose Mourinho to Roma? He should just go, like, he feels to me like a horse that should be just put out the pasture now. Do you know what I mean? Like, just go over to Italy, mate. Do your thing with Roma over there, and the less we have to listen. Like, as soon as he signed up to work with the Sun newspaper and cover the Euros, any lingering respect I had for Mourinho went out the fucking window, because how anybody can sign up to work with that bunch of low life, bite my tongue here, but you know where I'm going with this, don't you? Did I ever watch the F2 Jeremy Lynch? No, mate. The man's ego is fucking too big for my liking. I mean, Christ almighty. Is he the dude that goes around, tells the whole world the entire time that he was the greatest prospect Arsenal ever had in their life, best touch of a football ever? I mean, whatever, mate. Whatever. Fair play to him. He's made a lot of money out doing football tricks, and I don't begrudge him any of it, but my God, does he look like he's got an ego from what I've seen. Did you read the article that put out about Salah? No, because I don't read anything that piece of shit newspaper puts out, mate. I'm good, Goldfish. Really weird saying that, by the way. I'm good, Goldfish. How are you? That sounds very odd to say, but I am, mate, and I hope you're well. Do I watch cricket? No. God, no, mate. No. Liverpool fan, but I'm really looking forward to this game. Glenn, I'm a Liverpool fan myself, mate, as I'm sure you know, and as you said, it is a game that we should be looking forward to, mate, and one that I'm very much looking forward to as well. Or one, how do I give an answer to what did the rag, which is what I'm going to call them, do wrong? On top of tapping up phones, some of which were dead people, on top of accusing Liverpool fans of pickpocketing the police and urinating on the brave officers who were looking to help people at Hillsborough, apart from printing all of those lies, being phone tapping scumbags and employing scumbag journalist after scumbag journalist, what else have they done, mate? There is a list as long as I was trying to think of somebody with a big knob there, but I couldn't think of one. Let's go with Dirk Diggler. There's a list as long as Diggler's membrane of what those lowlifes have done. So just have a Google of it yourself, mate, because I don't even want to talk about them. I feel dirty. But they are the absolute shit scum of the earth. And I can't put that any more lightly or sugarcoat it. They literally are the lowest of the low. Mourinho sold his soul, if he ever had one. It's, I don't know, it just beggars belief, honestly does to me. Anyway, but look, there we go. Would I have Kane over Firmino at Liverpool? Do you know what? I'd probably say yeah. And because we need a 9, we need a goal scorer. I don't want to get rid of Firmino, but if we could bring in somebody who guarantees you 25 Premier League goals a season, probably, then yeah, I probably would. But it won't be happening, so it's all pie in the sky stuff. What should I Google? Take your fucking pick, mate. Just put the name of that shitty newspaper and fucking... What's the word? What would I Google? Cover up. Lies. Go with lies. Lies is probably the best one to Google. It is very sad news about Alan McLaughlin, who sadly passed away of cancer. Yeah, it's very, very sad news to hear of him passing away. And of course, our love and best wishes are with his family. Very 54 years of age, I believe. Way too young. Very sad indeed. Would I take Bale? Not a fucking chance would I take Bale, mate. No. He scores one hat-trick and all of a sudden people are falling over themselves again. No, he's done. He'll be injured again. He'll miss half a season. I absolutely wouldn't take him. There's been a load of hailstones fall down at the Etihad ahead of the game. The pitch is like almost like it's got some snow in it, so they're shoveling it off at the minute ahead of the kickoff, which is mad. It's been crazy weather over the last 24 hours or so. How would you rank Haaland, Kane, Lewandowski? I wouldn't even begin to rank them, mate, because they're different generations of players there, particularly between Lewandowski and Haaland, but I would say that they're all pretty damn good. I think we'd all agree on that one. Right, the teams are in the tunnel now at the Etihad, looking to get out onto the pitch here ahead of what is an absolutely massive semi-final second leg showdown here at the Etihad. Again, I'll take you through the game. I'll take you through with some alternative match commentary. We'll have a bit of fun along the way as always. Anything you want to bring up, lash it into the chat. I'll do my best to get through it as and when I can. As always, ladies and gentlemen, super chats are open and all that stuff as well if you want to get your comments highlighted. And again, please do download the OneFootball app ahead of kickoff. The OneFootball app is the best football app out there, bar none. They've been very good supporters of ourselves and other football fan content. And if you haven't got your app, even if you do have a football app you go to, this is better. Download the free OneFootball app from the link pinned to the top of the chat or in the description of the stream. OneFootball has everything you need for a busy summer's football with the Euros, the end of the Premier League campaign, the Champions League and whatnot as well. All the transfer gossip you'll ever need, video content, everything in one really cool free app. Right, let's have a look at the lineups again one more time before we get going today at the Etihad. In goal for Manchester City, Ederson. Then it's Kyle Walker, John Stones, Ruben Dias and Alexander Zinchenko at left back. Then it's Silva, Fernandinho and Gundogan, Foden, De Bruyne and Mahrez. The big news for Paris Saint-Germain is that Kylian Mbappe is only fit enough to start on the bench for them today. So it's Navas, Florenzi, Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Diallo. Then it's Paredes and Herrera anchoring that midfield. Obviously Idrissa Gueye has a red card in the first leg, he can't play. Then it's Neymar, Verratti, Di Maria and Icardi that starts as the attacking quartet from Mauricio Pochettino's Paris Saint-Germain side. What else have we got in the chat? Craig, my favourite Liverpool supporter, down to earth guy. Thank you, mate, appreciate that. Nice to have you in. It sounds weird saying artificial intelligence, but that is the gentleman's account name. Sorry, I'm just getting myself a bit further up in the seat. What's the weakest Liverpool link you've ever heard? The ones to Insigne always make me smile because we were never signing him. That's one that always seems to pop back up every summer. Not sure you're into boxing. Oh, I am hugely into boxing, Chris. It's the only sport after football that I watch religiously. But what do I think of Billy J. Saunders and Canelo situation, the fight itself? Well, the ring situation is what you're talking about. There's 16, 18 foot, 20 foot ring. I don't know there's a bit of a beef over the size of the ring in that one. I think Canelo beats everybody in that division. Saunders should give him more trouble than others. He's a very tricky southpaw, great defensive fighter. He'll be whipped into shape for this one. It's as big a fight of his career, and I'll be tuning in to watch it, mate, as a very keen observer like anybody else. Why are you laughing at religiously? I absolutely watch boxing religiously, mate. Every single weekend, every show I can get, whether on the internet or not, I watch boxing. I was brought up as a huge boxing fan with my dad, mate. I know a lot of boxers. I've been in and around a lot of gyms. I love boxing. Just too much of a pussy to step into the ring myself. Mozzie, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. You're a bit sad. Team got relegated the weekend, Northampton. I'm so sorry to hear that, mate. But as you said, try and think of the flip side. Try and think of the celebrations if you get promoted back up next season. Yeah, but it must be a tough one, buddy. And again, lovely to see you win, man. Jeremy, how are you? Did you see Taylor last Saturday? Yeah, it was a great fight, that, Jeremy, wasn't it? It was a great scrap between two very good fighters there. Katie Taylor obviously getting the nod, which I think she deserved, but I think going into the final couple of rounds there, it really was close. Natasha Jonas deserves immense credit, and it was a great fight. And look, we wouldn't mind seeing it again, would we? I don't think anybody will live with Taylor's hand speed. It's just, you got to go to war with Katie Taylor and get her attention. And there aren't many female fighters out there that I think will be able to do that. But Natasha Jonas, I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch, if I'm honest with you. It was a great fight. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready. We're about to get underway here. I will, as always, take you through with some alternative match commentary, to say the least. Manchester City playing from right to left in the first half. PSG in their favourite dark blue favourite dark blue kit. Manchester City in their sky blue kit. So yep, sit back, relax, have a bit of fun. We should be in for a brilliant entertainment. Brilliant evening's football, I should say. And again, thank you to the guys at One Football. It's hailstones out on the pitch. Madness, isn't it? Right, we're about to get underway here. Referee's doing his final checks. Sit back, relax, and we're underway at the Etihad. Right, immediately the ball goes back to Marquinhos, who works it out right hand side. I'm going to have to shift my angle around a bit here because some of my telly's cut off. They're not lash on the underside heating here and melt that stuff, no. I can't believe that Eddie Hearn did not have the ring size in that contract. Thinking publicity stunt. There's always these type of things, Ricky, before big fights like that. It's just people trying to get under each other's skin. Anything that you can do to try and wind the other person up, destabilise them, it's not at all unusual, mate. Gundogan now goes back to Zinchenko. Ball whipped back across now, all the way back to Ederson. He takes a touch, plays the ball out right hand side. Walker heads it on. Kimpembe brings it down for PSG. You can already see the surface is causing some trouble. Yup. Bit of a swing and a miss there, right hand side for Mahrez. Again, the surface could play into either club's hands here, to be honest. There's going to be some iffy fouling, probably some iffy passing as well. My prediction was 2-2, Laura. 2-2 in City to go through. Again, another free kick. That's two very quick free kicks here for PSG. Again, the PSG players are getting in the referee's ear immediately on Fernandinho now on this occasion. Di Maria got there. I don't think Fernandinho even touched him, to be honest with you. Right, here we go. Free kick. Kimpembe over it. Inside their own half, left hand side. He plays it short. Ball's back now with Marquinhos. Kimpembe. You can see the ball's just not moving that freely across the surface, which is mad, like, considering we're, May now. They have hailstones out on the pitch, like, it's nuts. Neymar. Ball back to Marquinhos. He gets his head up, looks for a ball over the top. It's headed down by John Stones. Second ball drops to Angel Di Maria. Neymar. Plays it out wide right. There's probably too much on that, and it'll go for a Manchester City throw in down near their own corner flag, left hand side. It's just mad, like, seeing that the hailstones that heavy in May. Why do I look like the linesman? Why does the linesman look like me? That freaked the shit out of me. Fernandinho spreads the ball across, but Verratti flicks it on. Neymar now. He picks it up, tries to move it out right hand side, but Gundogan intercepts it. Gundogan now goes past a couple of PSG players, tries to play the ball inside. It ricochets to Bernardo Silva. He goes out right hand side now. Kyle Walker goes on the run down the right hand channel. He turns back, gives it to Mahrez. Mahrez to Fernandinho. Again, ball out right hand side. Back inside to Fernandinho. Mahrez tries a little one-touch pass. It's intercepted by PSG. Herrera has it now. He goes out left-hand side. Diallo plays it out. Off Mahrez, it'll be a throw into PSG. Navas out to Marquinhos. Back with Navas again. Kimpembe goes across left side this time. Neymar is back. PSG do well, work the ball into that left channel. Now they go down the line to Di Maria. Referee's playing an advantage here. PSG player was fouled off the ball. I think we won't see too long. I think the referee's taken into account the conditions, but I think we'll see a yellow card before too long in this one, folks. Neymar now to Verratti. Back to Neymar. He runs into a couple of players but keeps the ball. You can see how deep, same as in the first leg, how deep Neymar is having to come to get involved here. Because he wants everything to go through him, obviously, because he backs himself and his ability, but they need to make sure that they've a more solid defence than in the first leg. So the 2 goals they conceded, they won't be happy with. One was a cross that went in at the far post, and the other a free kick that the wall shouldn't have split. So PSG will know what they have to do, and they started very brightly in the first leg. Ball over the top now, drops on the edge of the box. Verratti hooks it out left hand side. Neymar now cuts inside, strike, it's blocked by John Stones, drops back to Verratti. Referee does well to dummy that one and get out of the way. Verratti into Herrera out left hand side now to Neymar. 5 minutes gone at the Etihad, still scoreless. Neymar tries a little 1-2, but it's intercepted. Drops to Di Maria. Di Maria, oh, you should have gone to ground there, fella. You had your ankle clipped, silly boy. Diallo down the line to Di Maria. He tries a bit of a nutmeg. Ball breaks through. He goes down on the edge of the box. Referee says nothing doing. Neymar's got his hands out, or excuse me, Di Maria's got his hands down by his side, but we'll see a replay to see if there was any contact. He certainly went down on the edge, right on the edge of the penalty area, left hand side. Verratti now into that left channel again. Ball back, Marco Verratti. Cross this time from the left from PSG. Stones clears it as far as Kyle Walker. Diving tackle comes in then. Oh, and the ball stops dead right at the corner flag. Verratti has won it back now. Neymar. Oh, he should have had a shot and he tried to square it. Second cross comes in now. Far post. Oh, it evades everybody. Penalty. Penalty. Penalty to Paris Saint-Germain. Penalty. Zinchenko saying it hit his shoulder. He says it's impossible to hit his shoulder. It will be looked at by VAR. Zinchenko's pleading his innocence. I've no idea. Here's the ball in. I can't tell from that angle. Here we go. Neymar. That's a shoulder. That is never in a million years a penalty. Never. It's never a penalty. Never. Never a penalty. 100% not a penalty. Zinchenko's right to be furious. It hit his shoulder. Didn't even go near his arm. The top of his shoulder. Yeah, the referee's cleared that up. No penalty. It was never a penalty. It was ridiculous. Now, what does baffle me here is, why do Man City get the ball? That does baffle me here. Like, why do they get the ball back? That baffles me. But yeah, no penalty. Absolutely ridiculous decision. You can say we want PSG to win and all, mate, but like, I don't want to see anyone fucked out of anything. I mean, that was clearly, like, imagine Zinchenko there, if he got that penalty given against them, knowing damn well that it hit his shoulder, and like, it hit up here. It wasn't even near his arm. Ridiculous. But at least they got to the right decision anyway. City now on the attack, down that right hand side. Ball goes out, it'll be a throw in. It was clearly a shoulder. It was like the upper part, like it was nearer to his neck than it was to his arm. Like, it was never a penalty. City have the ball now. Bernardo Silva down that left hand side. Kimpembe does well. He's in a bit of a wrestle there with Silva. Ball plays out. It'll be a PSG throw in. Oh, it was never a penalty. It was. I could understand. As soon as I seen Zinchenko being so angry, I thought, oh, actually, do you know what? There's probably. He was so worked up, you could tell he was furious. De Bruyne now is unhappy. He's been given a free kick against them. In fairness to the referee, he got told by VAR clearly, have a look at the monitor, no penalty as far as we're concerned. The ref took one quick look and realised he got it wrong. Gundogan now. Ball through to Mahrez. Mahrez has his ankles clipped. That'll be a free kick to City just outside the centre circle inside PSG's half. City have it now with Zinchenko. Cuts back in. Rolls it all the way back to Ruben Diaz. John Stones. Pressure comes on him. Stones plays it to Fernandinho. He turns in the centre circle. Moves it out right hand side. Walker. Ball back to Stones. Ederson. To Gundogan. Back to Ederson. Di Maria comes towards him. Ederson goes long. Lovely ball out left hand side. That is Zinchenko. Ball pulled back. Oh, first real chance of the game. Mahrez. It's 1-0 City. City have the lead. 1-0. Riyad Mahrez with the goal. It was a brilliant ball by Ederson. Very good long ball over the top left hand side to Zinchenko. Zinchenko pulled it back to the on-rushing Kevin De Bruyne on the edge of the penalty area. De Bruyne's shot was blocked and it went out right hand side to Mahrez, who hit it first time, picked out the far corner, and it's 1-0 to Manchester City. And you got to give all the credit for that. A good chunk of the credit to the keeper Ederson, because that was a phenomenal ball to Zinchenko. And fair play to Zinchenko picking out his man on the edge of the box. De Bruyne took a touch, struck it, it was blocked, and then it fell to Riyad Mahrez. And you've got to question the goalkeeper and you've got to question the fullback there in not closing Mahrez down quicker. But that being said, all in all, that's a very good goal for Manchester City and excellent work from the keeper. 1-0 through Navas's legs. 1-0 to City. So PSG have gone for thinking they had a penalty 1 minute to being 2 minutes later down 1-0. And again, Riyad Mahrez with a very important goal. 3-1 now on aggregate to Manchester City. The only way this goes to extra time now tonight is if PSG win this 2-1, obviously. So any score outside of that, it'll be settled in 90 minutes. Neymar. Ball up to Herrera. He goes to ground. Referee says get back up. I've got to be honest, it did look like a foul, but De Bruyne now, he tries an inside ball. Marquinhos steps in and wins it back for PSG. Neymar. Herrera. Back to Neymar. He's tackled. Zinchenko has it now. He waits, rolls the ball out left hand side to Foden. Ball knocked forward. Kimpembe steps in, but it ricochets out right hand side to Kyle Walker. Walker now gets a run out on that right hand side. He's got Mahrez with him if he needs support. Turns back. Gives it to John Stones. Gundogan. Ball back with Ederson. He puts his foot through it, launches it long. Kimpembe heads it down. Back to Marquinhos. PSG don't have to score 3. Lewis, do you know anything about football, mate? You always come in spouting shite and it's always wrong. They score 2, it goes to extra time, mate. Honest to God. Mate, you just need to stop. Honestly, because everything you post into our chat is always wrong. Di Maria. Cross comes in. Straight into the arms of Ederson. You should change your name to Lewis knows fuck all about football, mate, and just be done. You know what? I can't be arsed with you. I'm sick of you already. Honestly, mate, you just do nothing but annoy me. Go, be gone. Ferrari. Neymar does well there, protects the ball, shifts onto his right foot, he gets brought down. That'll be a free kick within shooting distance here for PSG. Ref, you don't need to get the white foam out, mate. Just kick the hailstones into a semicircle and move them around the ball. Would be all grand. Harry Kane is a good sticker, George. Great sticker, mate. Of all the stickers, that was Lewis as well, wasn't it? Oh, he's had a mare again. I'm saying nothing. I feel like I've already given him enough banter. I'm saying nothing. Right, free kick here. Neymar's over it. Di Maria's over it. Well, hello there. How are you, mate? Welcome in. 15 minutes on the clock. Manchester City lead by Riyad Mahrez, goal to 0. Good shooting opportunity this for PSG, though. City have their wall set. Neymar over it. Strike, takes a deflection off the wall, goes behind for a PSG corner. First corner of the game, actually, here after 15 minutes. Wall did its job, unlike the PSG wall over in Paris. Neymar goes across now to take the corner. Cedric, how are you, mate? Why do I support Liverpool? Why wouldn't I support Liverpool? Do you honestly think I need to justify why I support the football club to you or anybody else, mate? Let's flip it back on you, Orhan. Why do you feel the need to ask me the question, mate? And why does it matter to you who I support? Ball down left hand side. Cross in. Marquinhos. Oh, he's clipped the bar with a header. Oh, Marquinhos. He scored a header in the first. He's hit the bar this time. Neymar. It's intercepted. Mahrez plays the ball inside to Gundogan. Marquinhos gets back, but Gundogan plays it out right hand side to Bernardo Silva. He slips it down the line. Oh, lucky. De Bruyne tried to slip the ball inside, but PSG won it back. They move it out left hand side now. Walker puts a tackle in, but it only falls as far as Marco Verratti. He plays it infield. Paredes. Herrera moves it out right hand side now. Florenzi. Marquinhos. This is definitely not the start that Mauricio Pochettino would have wanted. Support Man U. Pass. I'm alright, thanks. Kimpembe. Again across to Marquinhos. Neymar. Tries to pick out Di Maria, easily dealt with. Foden has it now, centre of the pitch. That seems like it hit his shoulder again. It's a free kick given against Foden for handball. I thought he shouldered it. I'm nearly 100% that he shouldered it. Does this referee understand what a fucking handball is? That's twice now he's after giving handballs when they weren't. Twice. Foden used the same part that he gave the penalty against Zinchenko. This referee just cannot wait to give a handball in this game. Another one he got wrong. That's 2 handballs he's got wrong in the first 18 minutes. No, Mbappe's on the bench, mate. He's on the bench. Di Maria now with the free kick. No, it's not Di Maria. Second ball comes. Out comes Ederson to claim a good goalkeeping from the Manchester City. I was going to say number 1, but I don't know if he wears number 1 or not, to be honest. Di Maria now. Oh, he's missed a really good opportunity. Oh, Ederson was out of his goal. Di Maria had an open goal to work with. He tried to pick out the far post and he's missed it. Ederson rolls it out. It's a heavy touch from Bernardo Silva. Oh, he should have scored. How did he miss that? An open goal. Oh, they will regret that one. So they've hit the bar, they had a penalty overturned, and now they've missed an open goal. It looks like it's not going to be PSG's day. They have a player down injured now as well. Poch slipped the ref $1 million or something. Yeah, that was another ridiculous handball decision. Like, that's 2. He's Kimpembe gone down here. It was there was an arm in the face from Stones, but Stones only had eyes for the ball. I don't think he even seen Kimpembe there. Neymar's having a little chat with the ref about something, probably his sister's birthday party or something like that. I don't know. Oh, what a game that was, Mark. That 8-1 win on Sunday, mate. Whew. "20 minutes gone. Manchester City 1, Paris Saint-Germain 0, 3-1 on aggregate. Don't ask Lewis for the score because he'll tell you that PSG need 3 to have any chance. But Lewis, if you want to know about stickers, Lewis is your man. Ruben Diaz now. Rolls the ball up the line. Foden gets there, plays it into Gundogan. Gundogan switches it across to Kyle Walker. Mahrez. Back to Walker. Zinchenko. Back to Diaz. Ball played forward. Marquinhos battling in there with Foden. The referee blew the whistle before that even happened. He's having a fucking nightmare. He gave a free kick to Foden there before that even happened. The ball bounced and the ref gave it free. Madness. This referee's having an absolute nightmare. How are you, Colin? Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Herrera. He goes down holding his stomach and the ref gives a free kick against them. Oh, he's up for it already, Herrera. Go on. Somebody just stamp on that little rat and tell him to shut up. State you, Herrera. You wouldn't burst a paper bag, you fucking clown. On there giving a Billy Big bollocks. Mate, anyone slapped you, you'd be down crying like a bitch. Shut up, you mug. Move away. Oh, there's a yellow as well. He's whipping out the yellow for Herrera now for crying. Oh, who are you looking around for, Andrew? Your ma isn't here, mate. You can't get a hug from Mammy. Just take the yellow card and shut up, you clown. State of him. Oh, he's such a bitch. I hate that lad so much. Oh look, we've got a one-man Nico Defence League raid here from Hayes Muller, mate. Well done, Nico. Be proud of you. Your one-man raid, well played. Free kick here to Manchester City anyway. If anything, Ander Herrera's tears should defrost that pitch a little bit. Diaz, Zinchenko, Gundogan. Ball all the way back. Ederson now goes out right hand side. Can somebody get rid of that absolute dope in the chat that just keeps putting in his favourite 3 letters, please? Mate, Nico's not going to shag you. You can put his initials in as much as you want, mate. I promise you he's not going to shag you. Ball out left hand side. Foden now. Cuts in field. Paredes wins it back though. Icardi. Di Maria tries the ball over the top. Ederson comes out, edge of his box and claims it. Good tackle that. Oh, referee's across again. We carry on though. Kimpembe has the ball, plays it into Herrera. Herrera spins around, gives it to Marquinhos. Navas. Marquinhos. City have it back though. Stones goes all the way back to his keeper. Just about to hit the 25-minute mark here at the Etihad. Still 1-0 to Manchester City. Their only real attack of the game, in fairness as well. That's how clinical they've been. Ball breaks now to De Bruyne. To Gundogan. Gundogan moves the ball out right hand side to Mahrez. Or to Walker, excuse me. Walker on to Reed Mahrez. Mahrez now, Riyad I should say. Excuse me, Riyad Mahrez. Not Reed, Craig. It's not like reading a book. Gundogan. Switches it out to Zinchenko now. Left hand side. Zinchenko cuts in. Was thinking about going with an early cross, but switches it back out to Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. Silva. Zinchenko. De Bruyne. Lovely little dummy that by Zinchenko. Bernardo Silva now skips infield. He gives it to Fernandinho. Back to Diaz. Back out left hand side to Zinchenko. De Bruyne. Gundogan. He switches it across. It goes past Kyle Walker all the way to Mahrez on that far side. Mahrez now gets a little run up. Goes past Verratti. Tries to cut infield. Too many PSG players there. They crowd him out. Kimpembe. Verratti. Again, PSG are shut out and Foden has it now for Manchester City. He's dispossessed. Marquinhos. Foden keeps chasing down Di Maria. Ball switched out right hand side now. Diaz steps in there ahead of Neymar, heads it out, which will be a throw into PSG. I need City to get a corner in this half for part of my bet. So if you could at least do that there, City, get yourselves a corner, that would really help my bet. I need both teams to have a corner in each half as part of this bet. Herrera now has the ball in midfield. He moves it out right hand side to Neymar. Neymar cuts into the penalty area, goes past a few tackles, rolls the ball across to Verratti. Di Maria cross deep to the far post, gone past everybody, goes behind for Manchester City goal kick. I agree, another goal for City and it's absolutely good night. Yes, I'm doing the Chelsea game tomorrow, Sean. And I'm doing I'd say probably do the Arsenal game on Thursday because the United Roma game's done and dusted. What do you think about the new rule of pause? I don't think it's a new rule, at least that I'm aware of. I think it's just a common sense thing, but I'm all for it, mate. Nothing wrong with breaking for a second so players can break their fast. Doesn't take long. Walker now, back to Mahrez. Mahrez inside to Gundogan. De Bruyne. To Foden. Back to De Bruyne. Let it go out for a corner. Good man, De Bruyne. Letting it go out for a corner like a good lad. Good man, Kevin. Good man. Good man. Could have turned around, but you knew I needed a corner in this half. Good man, KDB. Corner here now to Manchester City. Cross in, it's headed away. Drops to Foden. He goes back to Walker. Walker again, right hand side to Mahrez. Mahrez cuts in on that left boot of his, plays in across. Kimpembe heads it away. Verratti breaks with Fernandinho. Verratti gets there first. He's brought down. Referee said free kick to Paris Saint-Germain. Who do I want to win the Europa League? I don't want anyone. I don't care, mate. I mean, I don't have a horse in that race. Neymar now, again, trying to take on everybody in front of him. He needs to learn that he can't walk through 5 players. Well, maybe sometimes he can, but not when you've got Kyle Walker with you for pace. You're not going to outpace Kyle Walker. Gundogan. Ball out right hand side now to Mahrez again. Foden. Back to Mahrez. KDB was a Liverpool fan, so he sensed you needed that corner. Yeah, fair play to him. It certainly has helped me out. Silva now. He's got Foden with him. City seem to have weathered the storm from PSG after they scored. And it seemed to be settling back into the game. Certainly dealing with the conditions pretty well. And it is a very strange scenario this in May to be seeing hailstones all over the pitch. Gundogan. Kevin De Bruyne cuts in onto his right foot, tries a strike. Oof. Tries to pick out that top corner, goes a yard wide. It'll be a goal kick to PSG. Never seen somebody get so gassed from a corner. Mate, you should have seen me at Anfield one day. I needed a corner and we were playing Roma and the referee gave a goal kick when it was clearly a corner right at the end of the game, and it cost me about 900 quid. And I was the whole way back to the hotel I was just moaning about we just reached the Champions League final and I was moaning about a corner. That's what happens when you have a bet when a game of football's on. Marquinhos. Ball across to Kimpembe. Again, folks, don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. Drop a like on the video as well. Thoughts on Solskjaer, somebody said. He's doing a decent job. I mean, give credit where it's due. He's certainly got United moving in the right direction. Cross in now. Oh, Di Maria's left it and he's left it for nobody, you absolute clown. Himself and Neymar just leave the ball there. And now Manchester City have a chance to counter-attack. Bernardo Silva, unless he got a shout from somebody, I don't know, but he dummied it when both of them had a chance to shoot. Verratti. Di Maria now. Cuts inside onto his left boot. Rolls the ball back to Verratti, who's under pressure from De Bruyne, but does well to protect the ball. Verratti back to Marquinhos. Paredes now. Centre of the pitch. Gives it to Marco Verratti. Herrera. Back to Verratti. Tries a switch. Telegraphs and Kimpembe bails him out there with a very good challenge. Referee's playing an advantage here to PSG. They switch it out left hand side. Diallo. Cross in. Again, it's cleared by Manchester City. Marquinhos has it now back for PSG. Kimpembe. Plays a little 1-2 with Anders Herrera. Does it again. Herrera's under pressure. Goes all the way back to his keeper. Kimpembe. Paredes to Marco Verratti. Verratti, nice ball through the lines now to Di Maria. Di Maria cuts inside onto his left foot, rolls it out to Neymar. Neymar, left hand side of the penalty area. rolls it back. Again, there's so many Manchester City bodies in there, it's difficult for them to pick a way through. Neymar Jr. still on the ball. Rolls it across. Marquinhos. He floats one to the back post. Far too close to the keeper, that, mate. That was keeper's ball every day of the week. I love Verratti. I absolutely love him as a player. I see somebody in the chat saying he's underrated. It's his injuries that have, I think, curtailed his career a little bit, but he's an unbelievable midfielder. Foden now, left-hand side, does well. Two PSG players come out to him, but he keeps possession. Plays a little 1-2 with Zinchenko. Ball back to Gundogan now. Gundogan inside to Fernandinho. It's still intriguingly poised, this one. Neymar has it again, left-hand side, but Kyle Walker's there with him. Neymar waits for support. Rolls it across to Paredes. They really could do with Mbappe if they can get him on second half, if he's fit at all, because they need another dimension to their attack. Neymar. Di Maria. Paredes back to Marquinhos. Again, it's nice and neat by PSG, but there's no penetration there. Herrera, he turns back. Again, back to Marquinhos. City press comes on. PSG looking to play through it, but they keep going in the wrong direction, lads. The goal's the other way. Ball in field. Now they have a bit of space. Herrera. Paredes goes past. Mahrez plays it out left hand side. Di Maria. Verratti. Marquinhos. Nice ball between the lines. Di Maria's cross is blocked, but it falls edge of the box. Herrera, he has a strike, goes over the bar. I mean, why are you shooting, Herrera? We know you can't shoot, mate. Do 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 do. Serious question, why are all the trolls actually brain dead? I don't know, mate, but it's a common trait to have between the trolls. They always make me laugh. There's always at least one punctual error, grammatical error. They're just brain dead, as you said, mate, so I don't pay attention to 99% of them. The odd one I like to have a little bit of fun with. Foden. Gundogan. 9 minutes or so left in the first half here. Things go Manchester City's way, as things currently stand. Yes, I do have some bets on the game, mate. Both teams to score at least one yellow for each team and one corner for each team in each half. That's one of them. I actually had a penalty to be in the game as one of them as well, which was overturned, and rightly overturned. It was never a penalty. Free kick here to Manchester City out on the right hand side. Clock ticks towards 37 minutes. Again, folks, don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying the stream. Welcome to those of you who are with us for the first time. Cross in from De Bruyne. It's cleared. Di Maria now. Free kick to PSG for a Manchester City handball. Neymar now. He goes on a little burst down the left hand side. Paredes has it centre of the park now. Back to Neymar. He has his ankles clipped. The amount of niggly fouls City get away with is, without any punishment, is hilarious. It really is. This time it was Bernardo Silva. He literally just comes in and clips the ankles of Neymar for no reason other than to foul him. We do have a podcast, mate. We have an Anfield Agenda podcast, but I will eventually have my own one. Crackhead Craig is definitely what it's going to be called, by the way. Di Maria with a cross in, it's blocked, and by crackhead it's spelled C-R-A-I-C. Want to make that very fucking clear. Verratti, that's what it will be called. Ball out left hand side now. Cross in again. And it's cleared by Manchester City. City currently in pole position here in El Clasico. 1-0 up on the night, 3-1 up on aggregate. I definitely amn't a top shagger, Rafi. I definitely amn't, and my wife will contest to that one. Marquinhos. Oh, here's his pocket pinch. De Bruyne. He just takes too much out of the ball when there are people in better positions. And then he's doing it obviously because he doesn't trust anybody else to turn this game around, but he needs to rely on his teammates more to get them out of this, because he and he alone won't be able to get past the entire Manchester City team. Di Maria now, again, needs support. Turns into the left channel and he absolutely shits the bed again. It was horrendous from Di Maria, that. He was waiting for support, turned into the left channel, and then played a half-arsed pass, which was easily intercepted by Manchester City. Zinchenko now. We're inside the final 5 minutes of the first half. Everything going to plan so far for Manchester City. 1-0 up on the night, 3-1 up on aggregate. Houlden has a run at the PSG defence this time. He moves into the left channel now to Zinchenko. Zinchenko, ball back to De Bruyne. Few ricochets, goes into the arms of Keylor Navas. 4 minutes left in the first half. Marquinhos. Look, Di Maria keeps picking up lovely spaces between the lines. Icardi now. Again, look, it's just simple things they're doing wrong. Like not being able to pass the ball 5 yards as a professional footballer who earns a shit ton of money, which is unforgivable. Paredes. PSG have created enough in this first half that they'll feel like they should have scored, but some bad decision making has really cost them, and Di Maria missing an open goal. Neymar, Di Maria, Paredes, Verratti, back to Paredes, Marquinhos now, Verratti, plays it out right hand side, Florenzi, Herrera, Kimpembe, Marquinhos. Ball in field to Di Maria, who wants a bit of space again. Ball between the line to Neymar. Neymar with a strike, it's blocked. Drops to Herrera, he flicks it down to Verratti. Verratti turns left and right, plays it into Neymar. Neymar, again, a really tight area. Herrera, he whips it across, hits a Manchester City defender. Ruben Dias goes behind for a PSG corner. No, Icardi's done very little, Tom, since the game started. Do I rate Pochettino? Yes, he is a good manager. 2 minutes to go plus additional time here. Di Maria with the corner for PSG out on their right hand side. Delivery in. It's up in the air. Walker heads it away at the far post. Bernardo Silva now has a chance to counter attack for Manchester City. Kimpembe's racing back. It's out with Mahrez now on that right hand channel. City have men in the box. Cross comes in. Verratti gets back and hooks it away. Fernandinho. Walker. It's going to be a very interesting second half, this one, because PSG just cannot sit back. Referee waves play on there as Fernandinho went down thinking he was fouled. Neymar. They've got body forward here again. Again, they just take too much out of the ball. Marquinhos scrambles back now. He puts it out. It's a throw into PSG. It's taken quickly. We're in the final minute of normal time here at the end of the first half. Paredes. Herrera. Kimpembe. He goes out left hand side. Herrera, centre of the park now. Again back out to Paredes. Florenzi, right hand channel. Again, the angles are all closed. The passing channels are all closed by City's pressing. And PSG are forced back. Neymar again. Look how deep he is. He's right on the halfway line here, trying to make things tick. 3 minutes of additional time added on at the end of the first half. Marquinhos. Herrera. Florenzi goes down the line to Di Maria. Di Maria puts in a cross. Comes straight back out to him though. Was headed away by Stones, but straight back to Di Maria. Again, he tries to take too much out of that, and Zinchenko does well and clears his lines. Good defending from the young left back. Marquinhos, he's brushed off it by Kevin De Bruyne. He awaits support. De Bruyne cuts back in on his right foot, rolls it back to Bernardo Silva. Foden. Gundogan. We've had 1 minute of the additional 3. Ball's now out on the right hand side with Mahrez. Fernandinho has it now. Stones plays it across to Diaz. Diaz out left hand side to Zinchenko. City doing what they do well, which is making the pitch big when they have the ball and when they have a lead and keeping possession. Gundogan moves it into the right channel to Mahrez. Mahrez, a couple of step overs, plays it across, forces a save from the keeper. Ball back to Bernardo Silva. It takes a deflection and very nearly creeps in at the far post. And it'll be a corner to Manchester City. That could have easily been 2. Mahrez cuts in, does well, forces a save from Navas. It comes back out to Bernardo Silva. He tries to pick out the far corner. It takes a clip off Kimpembe on the way through, and it will go for a Manchester City corner as we enter the final minute of additional time here at the end of the first half. De Bruyne to take it. In swinger right in on top of Navas, who comes, gets a hand on it. Back to Mahrez. Mahrez floats the ball into the far post. Diaz heads it off the back of a PSG player, Florenzi, and it'll go for another Manchester City corner. I honestly don't see a way City don't get through this tie now. I think PSG just, it doesn't look like it's there for them, to me anyway. Ball cleared away again, but it'll be a Manchester City throw, and this should pretty much bring us through to half time. They take it quickly. They know that one more goal in this tie is absolutely killed off. De Bruyne plays in a cross. It's right in towards Navas. Pochettino's almost down the tunnel already. He's got his half-time talk ready. And it is half-time. Referee blows the whistle. It's half-time at the Etihad. Manchester City lead by a goal to nil. 3-1 on aggregate. The only way we'll see extra time is if Manchester City concede 2 in the second half without scoring. As things stand in the Oil Clasico, it looks like it's Manchester City that are making their way to the Champions League final. Right, let me stop the clock and we'll have a little chat. Again, ladies and gentlemen, just want to remind you today's watch along has been brought to you with thanks to the good folks at the One Football app. I'm sure you know about the One Football app by now. If you have been living under a rock, or maybe you're still using a typewriter, get yourself a smartphone, maybe a laptop, get over to the One Football site, or use our link at the top of the chat or in the description. Download the One Football app. That link lets them know that we sent you. Look, it's the best football app out there, bar none, and I mean that sincerely, and they work with lots of football channels as well. Great supporters of fan content, so please do download that app from the link in the description, and let them know that we sent you over. There you go. What have we got? The only hope for them is Mbappe, said Glenn. Yeah, he is available on the bench if they do want to bring him on. What an app, 10 out of 10, said Glenn. It is a class app. It's one of those things that, as somebody who has to pitch stuff eventually, or sometimes, you know, whether it be an app or a site or whatever, when you get an app like One Football that is so just easy to talk about, like, I mean, there's no negatives to it. It's a really cool app, great new augmented reality feature, saves my ass loads of times on stats and stuff as well. And when you get that and it's free and they want to work with you, it's an easy thing to talk about because I use it all the time anyway. Tom Corcoran highly recommends One Football as well. Greatest football app as well, said Forball Griff Sports. There you go. And look, if you do use our link, folks, one, it's entirely free regardless, but it just lets them know that you came from us, so we're doing our job basically for them. When will the Liverpool United game be played? The honest answer, mate, is as of now, we don't know. Nobody knows yet, mate. They're trying to squeeze it in somewhere. David McGinn said, never heard such a load of drivel from BT commentators. They need to find a new job, as commenting ain't the job for them. Hi. I've said it before. I'll go over and replace Richard Keys and Andy Gray on beIN Sport tomorrow if the lads want to give me a heads up. I'm here, I'm available, I'm ready to move to Doha. Hit me up, beIN Sport. I'll do the job properly. Or alternatively, I'll move over and work for ESPN or CNBC or someone in America if they want to hit me up as well. I will make football commentating interesting again and give you guys something to actually enjoy watching, rather than this dull, monotone, monotonous nonsense that we're inflicted with from football. And there are some good football pundits, by the way. I'm not running them all into the ground. There are some. Peter Drury are very much right. Absolutely Loomsday. RIP to Alan McLaughlin. We touched on it earlier on in the stream as well. How are you feeling about the United protest the other day now? The same as I did at the time, mate. I understand the strong emotions coming from the United fans about their ownership. We've been there as Liverpool fans previously with Hicks and Gillette, and look, we ain't too happy with the owners we have now, but you know, for different reasons. Well, very similar reasons to the United fans, but for different reasons. For our owners, and we were unhappy with Hicks and Gillette. We're just sick of being lied to and told that they understand the club and stuff when they clearly don't. But yeah, same opinion as the other day. Sorry, I'm just going to take some tablets. Sancho isn't coming to United. Mate, I honestly don't know at this point, and stop spamming it. Oh, God, why did I do it? I mean, I'm all for reading out comments and giving people a chance to interact, but I just can't be arsed dealing with people that feel they need to spam. There's no need for it. Just say your comment. I'll try my best to get to it. Max said he really enjoys One Football as well. Max, obviously a Chelsea fan. You must be excited about tomorrow, mate. Massive night for you guys again, and I think he'll do it, to be honest. I think he'll get through. Do you think Gerrard should be in the top 6? Do you mean the next 6, Bison, I think you're trying to say? Yes, I do. I actually did out my list of 6, and I can't remember off the top of my head now who it was, but Yeah, I would have him in there. Look, there are a lot of players you can make valid arguments for, and I love the idea of a Hall of Fame in the Premier League. I think it's a really good addition, and I've got no problems with Alan Shearer and Thierry Henry being the first two inducted into it. But you know, we've been very fortunate as football fans to see some amazing talent in the Premier League since its inception in 1992, which was yeah, it was a nice addition, and I think you can make there's so many. I mean, Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard, Keane, Vieira, Bergkamp, Tony Adams, Henry's rightly in there. There's just so many players throughout the years. Like, it must be very difficult to whittle it down, but they are looking for the next six. And yes, I would have Gerrard in there, but there's so many other great players as well. Yeah, it's we've been spoiled as football fans with the talent we've seen. Do I watch Scottish football? No, I don't, Joe. I won't lie to you, mate. I don't watch it. Favourite actor of all time? Al Pacino. How am I doing? I'm doing alright, thank you, mate. Not too bad. I hope you're okay, Breen. Jeremy said, problem with anyone who hires Gerrard, he'll always drop them for the Liverpool gig. True, Jeremy, true. But, you know, you can't hold that against the lad, as I'm sure you won't. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's the dream job for him, isn't it, to be honest? Favourite movie? I don't know if I have one. To be honest with you, I don't know if I have a favourite movie. I'm not somebody that watches many movies these days. I don't really have that much time to spend on one thing at once. I mean, I like a whole load of different movies, mate, from the cheesy comedies like Airplane and stuff like that, right through to things like A Bronx Tale, Goodfellas, all the old classics like Godfather and stuff. I've got a varied taste. I just don't do horror films and I don't do sci-fi, so no Star Wars or any of that stuff. Do I remember the rest of the Honky Tonk Man? Of course I do. The Honky Tonk Man, and who was Jimmy the Mouth from the South was his manager. So yes, I absolutely remember the Honky Tonk Man. You're good friends with his son. Nice one. That's class. That's really cool. Yeah, I do remember. Mouth from the South as well was his manager. Have I seen Pulp Fiction? I have, yes. Very good film. I have not watched Godzilla vs. Kong. It's not my type of film. Back to the Future is a good show. I remember watching that in the cinema, Jeremy, when I was younger, and yeah, definitely an entertaining film. Yes, there will be an announcement, Ron, as you said, from the Spirit of Shankly tonight regarding the meeting that they had with Billy Hogan earlier on. Oh, it definitely, Barry. The Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo fight will definitely happen, mate. This always happens. It's not unusual. If I remember correctly, I think even when Tyson Fury fought, which fight was it of Fury's? When he fought Klitschko, I think that there was a problem with the canvas on the ring, or how bouncy the ring was over in Germany. So it doesn't surprise me to see a bit of a hoopla about the ring, but it's all just mind games, mate. At the end of the day, it's all just done to try and cause any bit of destabilising or psychological impact that they can have. It'll definitely go ahead. Do I want PSG to win? I'll be honest with you, Finlay, I don't have much time for PSG or Manchester City. Nothing to do with the fans or the players or the staff. Just, you know where I'm going with this, don't you? Please do boxing watch-alongs. I keep saying I will, Daniel, and then I keep remembering that it's the one thing that I still have left for myself, where I can just sit back and relax and watch it, because I can't remember the last time I watched a game of football that I was actually interested in watching without having to do this. So like, for me to watch football with sound on is a treat, because I can't do it in watch-alongs. Not that I'm complaining, I love doing these, but boxing, I think, is something I just want to keep for me, if that makes any sense. It's my way of kicking back and relaxing. Can Liverpool make the Europa League next season? Yes, I believe, as things stand, from the what happened with the League Cup. I think 5th and 6th get Europa League, and 7th then gets Europa Conference League, if my memory's right. But yes, we can, of course we can get in there, mate. UFC is, some said UFC is better. I enjoy watching the UFC as well, man, but UFC wasn't around when I was a child growing up. Well, at least it wasn't around in its current incarnation. So boxing's been something that I enjoyed with my dad when I was a kid. Remember watching Tyson fights right through when I was 6-7 years of age, all the way through my life. I've stuck with boxing, so I enjoy UFC as well, but I'm just more into boxing. Did I rate Joe Calzaghe? Of course. You don't go through your career, what was it 48-0 or 49-0 for Joe Calzaghe? Fought Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones Jr., fought everybody, and it probably could have had some bigger fights, but people wouldn't fight Joe Calzaghe. So of course I rate Calzaghe. He was one of the best of his generation, if not the best. What would you do if N'Golo Kante was in my fridge? Say, hello N'Golo, come out of the fridge, come in the sitting room, mate, chill down, we'll have a game of FIFA or something. Relax. I see our little dickhead friend is back. According to this little gobshite, poor old Sancho's not signing for anybody this summer, according to this little gobshite in the chat. He wasn't signing for United a minute ago, now he's not signing for Liverpool. Mate, give him a chance, he may sign for somebody. Allow him a little moment, will you? Prime Canelo would wipe the floor with Prime Floyd. Yeah, look, off on a boxing, mate, it's about timing, isn't it? And Mayweather got, I won't say a wet behind the ears, Canelo, but a very young, I think he was 21 when he fought Mayweather. And look, Mayweather schooled him on the night, no doubt about it, but it's often about timing in boxing, isn't it? And, you know, Floyd Mayweather was a master at knowing when to pick fights and take fights, and whether it was a fighter that wasn't, in Canelo's case, that wasn't experienced enough, or whether it was dragging out the Manny Pacquiao fight until it was probably 4 years past when we all wanted it. And he's been a master at it, and boxing is about timing and politics a lot of the time. What's your opinion on Firmino? I won't lie and say, like, as you said, he is my favourite player, but he hasn't been good enough this season. But then again, who has, from a Liverpool perspective? Remember Mayweather ducked Pacquiao? Oh, he absolutely did. As I said, he waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. And yeah, look, to me, to this day, I still think that Mayweather lost to Oscar De La Hoya. I still, to this day, think that De La Hoya was robbed in that fight. Craig, what do I do? Jermaine Genius and co are absolutely doing my head in with the City bias. Come on here, Paul. Do you know what I mean? Join the best watch along in the world, mate. We're the most, I won't say sexy host, because that's just a plain out lie, buddy, but you know, you won't be bored. I promise that much. You met Tyson in the Helix. I was away when that happened, Glenn, and I was absolutely fuming that I couldn't go to it. We need a type of player who can just finish without any sort of fuss. Yeah, I was saying on the Liverpool stream at Anfield Agenda earlier on that I wouldn't say no to taking Aguero for a year or two. I'm here to stay. There you go, Paul. Well in, mate. Craig versus Mayweather has to happen. Yeah, not a chance, mate. I'd be out of breath before I even did the ring walk. Craig, do you think you'll ever do a FIFA video or stream? Not really. Not FIFA. I think if I was to play games, I would more likely play retro games. So, unless you want to see me getting angry at Super Mario Brothers or, I don't know, old school Mario Kart or something, then the odds of me doing gaming streams are pretty slim. Fury versus AJ, who wins? Again, I keep saying this, my head tells me it should be Tyson Fury every day of the week, but it's heavyweight boxing, and if AJ can land, he can knock him out. it's heavyweight boxing, but you know, your brain will tell you instinctively that AJ should win, or excuse me, Fury should win that fight. He's the better technician. His movement and ring generalship for somebody of his size is ridiculously good. And he's in fantastic nick as well. Right, ladies and gentlemen, second half about to get underway. Teams are coming back out of the tunnel. Again, just a quick heads up, this has been brought to you in association with the good folks over at the OneFootball app. If you haven't yet downloaded the app, you can do so with the link in the top of the chat or in the description of the stream. It is entirely free. It is the best football app out there. You won't need any other apps. Just get the OneFootball app. We'll all be happy with it, and they'll be happy with us if you use our link. So thank you to the guys at OneFootball. Right, second half about to get underway. When will we see Kylian Mbappe is the question. Do Liverpool fans underappreciate Salah? No, we don't. No, we don't underappreciate him. We know that he's the only one putting up good numbers for us season after season. And well, at least anyone I know doesn't undervalue Salah. We know how good Mo is. Yeah, no sign of a change here. I mean, I see Mbappe at the end there. He's not stripped or anything. So as things currently stand, PSG coming out, start second half with the same 11, I think. Wait, let me just get the clock ready to go for the second half. Manchester City playing from left to right. They have cleaned off the pitch a bit at half time, so the ball should move a little bit better in the second half across the surface. I'm good, thank you, Tom. I hope you are as well, my friend. Craig versus Thogdad. Stop that. Will you stop that? He's a legend and a lovely fella as well. There's no Craig versus anybody. I'm a lover, mate, not a fighter. And even at a lover, I'm a terrible one of them as well, mate. So there you go. Anyway, look, let's have a bit of fun, folks. Second half about to get underway. Last couple of... the refs... oh, we're waiting for the linesman there. He must have been having a hefty shite or something at half time. Neymar's just lacing up his boots on the tunnel as well. And we are 45 minutes away from knowing, well, potentially 45 minutes away from knowing who will be the first team into the final. And all signs point to Manchester City at this moment in time, but 2 unanswered goals in the second half from PSG will take us to extra time. Anything other than that, and we know it will be settled in 90 minutes. Here comes Neymar now. Last player out onto the pitch. And we are about to get underway here with the second half, folks. City playing from left to right. They've got a 1-goal lead on the night, 3-1 on aggregate. Everybody knows what needs to happen here in the second half on both sides. We're waiting for the referee to get us underway. And we are underway. Second half, here we go. Ball given straight back to Kimpembe. Excuse me, there was a bit of a hiccup there as I was talking. Kimpembe now rolls it across to Marquinhos. It'll be a PSG... no, it didn't go for a throw-in, excuse me, I thought it did. It was kept in play. Fernandinho now has it for City. Mahrez. Back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne tries to pick out a through ball. It ricochets back to him again. Ball goes through though. Keylor Navas gets down, smothers it. He has the ball. Craig versus The Rock. Might be unfair on The Rock, to be fair. You better bring in Triple H as well, just to make it a fair fight. I'd bow down in front of The Rock and beg his forgiveness if he came near me the size of him. Are you mad? Plus he's the coolest dude in the world, isn't he? I mean, who doesn't love The Rock? Zinchenko. Foden. It looks so much better, doesn't it? The ball actually moving around the pitch. The game deserves to have a surface that's as good as can be. Foden back inside to Gundogan. Marquinhos nicks it off him. Icardi trips himself up and falls on the ground. City moved the ball out right. Okay, Icardi really has been beyond useless, hasn't he, in this game so far? Fernandinho whips it out left hand side to Zinchenko. Bernardo Silva now. Again, City just making the pitch big, moving the ball around, forcing PSG to put in the hard yards. Ball's gone out for a throw in on that far side. PSG have it back now. They give it back to the keeper, Navas. He's under pressure. Picks out a nice ball to Neymar, who's back on the edge of his own 18-yard box there. Paredes now to Marquinhos. Verratti's there if he needs him, gives it to him. Verratti plays a little pass back to Paredes. Kimpembe. Neymar. Icardi again. Kimpembe. Verratti to Neymar. PSG trying the flicks and all now. So just concentrate on moving the ball quicker, lads, through the lines. De Bruyne now. His pass is intercepted. Verratti has it for PSG. He does well. Good decision making. Turns back inside. Rolls it across to Di Maria. Di Maria, strike. It's blocked. It's cleared away by Zinchenko. Marquinhos heads it out right hand side. I wonder how long before we see Mbappe. Surely we won't go past the hour mark. He must be pretty unfit, to be fair, if he's not on already. There must be a case of he's not really fit, but we'll stick him on the bench anyway. Neymar has it now, left hand side for PSG. Again, he's dispossessed. Mahrez now for Manchester City. Diallo stepped across and blocked him. I mean, it was clear as day, mate, you'd blocked him. Free kick to Manchester City. I think the last 20 minutes of this are going to be a batshit crazy game, you know that? Where do you see yourself in 5 years in YouTube term? Honestly, Daniel, I don't know if I'll be around in 5 years, mate, on YouTube. I don't know how long I have in me in this industry, to be honest with you. Fernandinho whips it out right hand side. Mahrez. He's dispossessed. Referee eventually brings it back though for a free kick after a good 25 years thinking about it. No, mate, I can't say hello to anybody anymore. Kimpembe. Paredes. Herrera shouldered it. Be careful, mate. This referee loves giving a handball when someone shoulders it. Navas in possession. Looking for somebody to roll it out to, but there's nothing on. Eventually gives it to Marquinhos. Back to Navas. Out left hand side. Kimpembe. Kimpembe to Diallo. He cuts back inside. Verratti. Pressure comes on. Again, another one there. Fernandinho goes through the back of him, and that'll be another, his 5,000th foul that he gets away with. So many little niggly frees they get away with without ever getting yellows. It's mad. Verratti. Di Maria. Back to Verratti. Through the lines again to Di Maria. Paredes. Back to Di Maria. Again, look, couldn't get the ball out of his feet when the Icardi made the move. Neymar, edge of the penalty area. Again, tries to take on the whole PSG, or the whole Manchester City team. Rolls it out to Verratti. Just about keeps it in, wins a corner to PSG, left hand side off Kyle Walker. Di Maria to take it. Marquinhos up, Kimpembe's up from the back. Ball in. Cleared at the near post by Fernandinho. Be another corner. Di Maria over it. The ref gives a free out. Before the corner had even come in, the fucker had blown the whistle. Honest to God, this referee's doing my head in. It was one of those, he had his mind made up before that happened. How is that a free out? In what fucking planet is that a free out, ref? Icardi gets pushed in the back, goes down, whatever about that, but the ref somehow finds a way to give a free out. Honest to God, baffled. Baffled. Where did they find this lad from? Honest to God. God almighty, Damon, mate. Jesus, you need to grow up, mate. The state of that comment. And as the son of somebody whose mother was sexually assaulted by somebody older than her, I don't find it in the slightest bit funny, mate, when my mother was raped. And I'm not even joking about that. By her, yeah, look, we'll leave it at that. Foden now. Chance to put the game to bed, and it's a great save by Navas. Referee puts his hand up eventually for an offside, though. So you can take your shitty little puns, mate, and you're wanting to get us to read out stuff, and ram it, buddy, because I don't find it the least bit funny. Kimpembe. Verratti. Ball switched across right hand side. Marquinhos delivers it straight to Fernandinho there. He tries to chip the ball out, lands with Foden. Foden has a strike, saved well by Navas again. Ball ricochets, Kimpembe has it. That's brave stuff there from PSG to play their way out. Verratti now left hand side. His pass won't make it past Kyle Walker, who does really well. Now we have a chance here. Neymar goes around the outside, eventually takes too much out of it. Look at that from Zinchenko. That's how pumped up they are. Neymar was just too greedy there, wouldn't lay anybody else in, wanted to take it on himself, and eventually ran out of pitch. Again, good defending. This time it's De Bruyne who dispossesses Di Maria. Almost 10 minutes gone in the second half here. Still 1-0 to Manchester City. Bernardo Silva guilty of a foul this time. It'll be a free kick to PSG inside the centre circle. Excuse me. Verratti moves it out left hand side to Diallo. Back to Verratti. As the game opens up, you'll see more and more of them chances for counter-attacking like we've seen. Joel said, Craig, what do we think about Mourinho going to Roma? I think it makes sense to some extent, and a team going nowhere, bringing in a manager going nowhere. So at this moment in time, I think it's a very stupid appointment by Roma if they have any ambitions, because I just think Mourinho's finished, to be honest. But yeah, that's my take on it, Joel, anyway. Marquinhos. Paredes. Again, they switch the ball out left hand side. Diallo cuts in. That should have been a free kick. The ref's had a mare again there. Gundogan breaks now for Manchester City. Honestly, they found this ref in Poundland or something. Ball goes out. It'll be a PSG throw in left hand side. Verratti. Who do I want to win? I don't really care. I don't mean that to be rude, mate. Whoever wins, wins. Kimpembe. I'm just here as a neutral who enjoys football, and these are two teams that can play football in a very effective, enjoyable way. So I'm as intrigued as everybody to see how it pans out. But right now, I just can't see a way PSG get back into this, because they look too disjointed, and Neymar just doesn't seem to trust anybody else around him. Gundogan now switches it across. Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, back down the line to Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Herrera takes him off the ball, plays it back inside to Kimpembe. Kimpembe to Herrera. Again, ball back to Navas, who's under pressure, and he's forced to just hoof it out and clear it, and he'll go for Manchester City throw in right hand side. 58 minutes on the clock. May the 4th be with you too, Dylan. So it's my daughter's 17th birthday tomorrow. My little baby's turning 17. I can't believe it. Where do the years go? Another throw in. Man City now, right hand side. Mahrez with an arm in the face to Herrera. Another one that the referee won't pull out a yellow for. It's foul number 7,000. Diallo to Navas. Kimpembe. Verratti moves the ball across right hand side. It's back with Keylor Navas. Kimpembe. It'll eventually go out now for a PSG throw-in. We're just about to hit the hour mark here. Still 1-0 on the night to Manchester City. 3-1 on aggregate. Verratti turns inside to Neymar. Again, he turns, but he's surrounded by Manchester City players. The ball goes out for a throw-in. I think Neymar accidentally got a hand in the face or something there, but he looks like he's okay to carry on. It'll be a throw-in to PSG left-hand side. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that, mate. Neymar. Kimpembe. Look at him again. He's such a greedy little shit, isn't he? Just does not pass. I'd hate to have Neymar in my team. He'd do my head in. Gundogan. City playing a little triangle out on that left hand side, but PSG win it back. Marquinhos. Paredes. Verratti. Ball between the line to Neymar. Let's see what he does here. Plays it into the right hand channel to Di Maria. Di Maria pokes the ball across. Easy defended by John Stones. Ball back in. Again, well defended. Strike. Block. Referee says no handball. He's probably learned his lesson from the earlier incident. Mahrez has the ball. He plays it forward. Good defending that from City yet again. Di Maria. He tried to poke the ball through. Another handball and another Manchester City foul, or the free kick that gets given away with no yellow card given to them. They really get away with so much. Moise Keane getting ready to come on now to replace Icardi, who has been beyond terrible. And Julian Draxler coming on as well to replace Herrera. Why are you not replying to my question? Have I replied to any questions, mate? Do you know what you can do, Haroon? You can fuck off, you petulant little bitch, and stop feeling like you have some sense of entitlement. I have no fucking... I'm not in any way entitled to read your poxy comment, Haroon. So if you're unhappy, mate, fuck right off. I hope that sums it up for you, mate. I hope we're clear on that one. Neymar floats the free kick in. Again, PSG appealing for a penalty, which they'll appeal every time the ball goes into the box, to be fair, at this moment. City on the counter now with Foden. Ball across. Mahrez, that's game, set and match. Riyad Mahrez at the far post tucks it in to make it 2-0 to Manchester City on the night. And that is all she wrote with regards to Paris Saint-Germain's hopes in this season's Champions League. 4-1 now to Manchester City on aggregate, game, set and match. Mahrez with his second of the night. Mauricio Pochettino has his head in his hands, but that's what happens, mate, when you miss open goals. Great counter-attack by Manchester City. Foden to De Bruyne, back to Foden, rolls it across. Mahrez coming in at the far post. Nice tidy finish from him. And that is the end of PSG's Champions League for this season, because they ain't coming back from this. Double on the night for Mahrez. Oh, look, Neymar, of course you're blaming somebody else, mate. It's always somebody else's fault, isn't it? Neymar does my head in. He's the epitome of everything I hate about modern football rolled into one petulant, arrogant little twat. Verratti now. Out left hand side to Diallo. He rolls it down the line looking for Keane. Back to Verratti. Paredes. Kimpembe. Marquinhos. Draxler. Little triangle there, but it must be clear that Mbappe's not fit, because he had to have been brought on at this point. Kimpembe across to Marquinhos. Neymar. Again, there was runners there, but he just wouldn't play the ball to anybody. He's such a greedy little shit. Foden now on the counter-attack for Manchester City. He's dispossessed. Verratti now. Neymar. Look at Di Maria out on the right hand side, you absolute clown. Paredes has a strike, and that's in row Z. The state of that, mate. The state of that. Nobody wants Julian Lopetegui to be a Liverpool manager, mate. Honest to God, we have the best manager in the world. If you're not happy with him, Haroon, then fucking run down to Spain and ask Lopetegui, the failure that he is, to come and manage Liverpool. PSG now with a chance to counter. Draxler. Of course, he wouldn't pass it either. He has a shot and it's blocked. There's such a bunch of prima donnas, that PSG team. They literally are just... I don't know. I'm so glad I don't have to watch these lads week in and week out, because I really don't like a lot of them. Sooner the better Mbappe just comes to Liverpool. We'll all be done with this fiasco. Marquinhos does well. Verratti. Neymar. Referee brings it back, I think, for the previous free kick. Thomas, how are you, mate? PSG take the free kick quickly, go out left hand side to Di Maria, who whips across into the far post. Back in, again, easy for Diaz to clear that one. Draxler. They move it out right hand side. Here comes a cross. Again, headed away by Kyle Walker at the far post, takes no chances. 22 minutes to go in this one. Di Maria with the corner now. Cross comes in. Well cleared again. I tell you what, Diaz and Stones are having a good game at the heart of that City defence. Mahrez. He tries the ball out to De Bruyne. It's overhit though and it goes out for a PSG throw-in. Still no sign of Kylian Mbappe, which tells us everything about the fact that he's just not fit for this game. Which makes you wonder, why even take up a spot on the bench if he's not fit? Red card. Red card. Di Maria's been sent off. The petulant little bitches that are PSG continue their petulant bitchery. And Di Maria's just been given a red card. Cry. Keep crying, lads. At the end of the day, you haven't been good enough. Manchester City have bitch slapped you over two legs. And it's everybody else's fault for poor old PSG as they go into full-on meltdown mode. And Fernandinho's being attended to by the City medical staff. They're just such a bunch of whiny little petulant bitches. And I love seeing the meltdown. You absolute dope. He just stood on Fernandinho for nothing. Gobshite. The state of that. Referee 100% right to send them off. That's disgusting from Di Maria. I won't even sugarcoat it. That is absolutely disgusting. No intent there other than to stand on another professional footballer to injure him. Scumbag. Scumbag of the highest order. I'm calling it as it is. Pochettino, you chubby little fucker. You can shut up moaning as well, mate. It's nobody else's fault, lads. You have shit to bed. City have bitch slapped you. Get over it. Everybody complaining. The state of it. Di Maria should be hanging his head in shame trying to injure another professional footballer intentionally by standing on his foot. It's just disgusting. It is disgusting. You know what? I don't have much time for Manchester City at the best of times, but they have a lot more about them than this bunch of prima donnas from Paris. City have gone about their task tonight professionally, clinically. They've defended manfully, willingly as well. And Paris Saint-Germain have just rolled around and cried from minute one. So, as much as I don't want City to win the Champions League, they deserve to win this tie. Lopetegui's a Spanish winner, Haroon, is he? What exactly has he won, Lopetegui, the Spanish winner? Go on, mate. You know, the manager who was sacked from the national team job quicker than I am in bed with the missus, to be honest with you, mate. So, Lopetegui is a fucking nobody, mate. He's not fit to lace Klopp's boots. So, you can take your Lopetegui love, remove the Liverpool crest from your bio, because you know fuck all about the sport, mate, and just toddle off back to wherever it is that you've wandered in from, because none of us give a shite about your opinions on Lopetegui. Yellow card there for Zinchenko amongst all of this. Lopetegui, the state of it, mate. He backstabbed his country, run to the Real Madrid job when it was on offer, like a little fucking bitch, and then runs back off. We don't need that type of snake at our club, thanks. God almighty, the amount of people that come into our chat that actually don't know anything about the sport that they claim to watch baffles me. This is a brilliant channel, and mods are brilliant. The mods are class, and we're very lucky to have them, and we're very grateful for all the good work that they do. Yeah, no, that was my dog you heard, Cube. That was actually my dog this time. I'd love to blame Ruby on that one, but it was our dog. 18 minutes to go here. Neymar getting into a bit of a shovel match with Mahrez. I'll tell you what, ask Mahrez for his autograph, Neymar, because he's actually had an impact on this tie with some wonderful goals tonight as well. So ask Mahrez how to go about being a professional footballer there, Neymar. He doesn't take 2 weeks off for his sister's birthday. My name is Craig, Ben. If you don't need to call me Anfield Agenda, mate, particularly when this is Mundo Sporto. But my name is Craig, mate. Do I think Chelsea can beat City? Look, they've already shown this season that they can beat City, mate, in the cup. It'll be a very intriguing final. But yeah, look, they've knocked City out. They played very well, by the way, against City in that game. I thought it was a bit of a Tuchel masterclass, if I'm being honest with you. What is your dog saying? Can you translate? He's basically telling Neymar to shut up and grow a pair. I think he probably was holding up his own going, you wish you had a pair of these, Neymar, but, you know, and I have a little dog. Walker now. Manchester City players down injured. Referee's leaving him there. I don't mean that rudely, I mean that's literally what's happening. Mahrez. Oh, look at that. Look at that from Mahrez, leaving Kimpembe in his way, cuts inside. Oh, he was on the hat-trick and his shot was blocked. Uh-oh, De Bruyne are going to get a yellow now, I think, for that as well. Can somebody help me out here? Has Manchester City had a corner in the second half? I don't think they have. Not that or maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if they have, anyone in the chat. Mahrez has been brilliant tonight. He really has. Just goes to show sometimes you need patience with players at a club because, you know, for the longest time Mahrez wasn't able to break into that Manchester City team, and now he's one of Pep Guardiola's trusted lieutenants and has been, you know, really, really brilliant, for want of a better phrase. No, they haven't. I didn't think they had. Thank you for that, Colin. Double substitution here from PSG. Paredes going off to be replaced by Danilo. And the second one is going to be... Mbappe obviously doesn't want to injure himself ahead of the Euros and that huge move he's going to make to Liverpool. Florenzi's gone off to be replaced by Dagba. Mahrez now, right hand channel for City. 15 minutes to go. Walker. Fernandinho tries a little reverse pass, but it wasn't on. It's back now with Keylor Navas. He's under pressure. Oh! Just about got away with that. Fair play to him. He was under pressure there from De Bruyne. Moise Keane done more there with that chest and control than Icardi did in the entire time he was on the pitch. Verratti now. Back inside to Neymar. Draxler. Danilo. PSG again moving into this left hand channel. Verratti. Neymar. Is your dog and your neighbour's dog friends? Every time my neighbour's dog barks, my dog has to get into the back garden to bark, but weirdly they've never met each other. But she's a female though, so maybe he's sniffing out a bit of hope there. And oh, nice ball into the left channel here. Gundogan waits for support, turns back inside. Back with De Bruyne now. City have the extra man, the time, the space, the ability to keep the ball and just move PSG around. Fernandinho now centre of the park for Manchester City. Zinchenko. Gundogan. Back to Zinchenko. Lovely take that by Phil Foden. He goes, has a run at Kimpembe. Strike. Oh, he's hit the outside of the post. Phil Foden's clipped the outside of the post there. It was a beautiful take from him when the ball was played into him. Lovely turn. Had a run at the defence. Turns Kimpembe on the outside. Has a strike. Oh, brushes the outside of the post. Keeper was beaten. Very unlucky there, the young man. Neymar nearly crying there because the ref wouldn't give him a free. De Bruyne, a strike. Pulled it wide. I didn't take a nicker at him, did it? Any chance of a corner here, lads? No. Why is everybody abusing Haroon? He's basically a one-man Lopetegui cheering squad who hates Jurgen Klopp. And, yeah, just keeps slagging off our German manager, mate, and professes to be a Liverpool fan. So that's why he's getting a bit of abuse in the chat from people. Corner here to Manchester City. Good man. My bird says she'd have a fun time with me if PSG won. Just tell her they won, Paul. Do you know what I mean, mate? It'd be grand. Just tell her they won, mate. We've all lied from time to time, buddy. It's all good. I'm sure she'll understand. Neymar. Ball played out right hand side now. Marquinhos. Paris Saint-Germain have had 12 attempts in the game. 0 on target. You ain't going to be winning anything unless you hit the target, particularly when you had an open goal and Di Maria pulled it wide. And they hit the post or the bar as well with a header from Marquinhos. City have deserved it, to be fair. They've been the better team tonight. They've been the better team over the course of the two legs, bar the one. Hang on, here we go. Good save by Navas. Foden could have cleared it up there, but Navas did well. Bar the first half in Paris, I think it's fair to say City have been the better team. PSG have lost their head in big moments. Red card in both legs. If she finds out you're staying a virgin forever, just act confused like you thought it was the other way around. If she finds out, mate, you'd be grand. All good. Bernardo Silva now to Mahrez. Again, folks, don't forget, please do hit that subscribe button if you've enjoyed the stream, and drop a like on the video as well. I'll be back tomorrow. Not that I'm finished tonight, I've still got the rest of the game to do, but I'll be back tomorrow for the Chelsea Real Madrid semi-final, and then on Thursday I don't know if I'll do a watch along of just the Arsenal game or if I'll do some type of combined watch along that incorporates the two Europa League semis. But either way, I'll be here on Thursday as well. And Anfield Agenda every night at 7 o'clock over the next couple of nights as well. Mahrez just keeping the ball. Silva. I don't know who Varani's given out to, but I've no idea what he's moaning about. I think we've all given Mr. Haroon enough attention there. Just either kick him out or continue to time him out. I'll leave the mods to their job. How many women these days? Sean, I'm married, mate. I've been with the same lady for 20 years, buddy. I'm very lucky to have her. Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling coming on now for a double substitution for Manchester City. I have been with my good lady since I was 19, mate. So yeah, married 13 years, together 20 years. De Bruyne coming off now to be replaced by Gabriel Jesus. And Raheem Sterling to come on to replace Bernardo Silva. if PSG could find the good grace to at least score a goal to win me my bet, that would be nice. Or even a penalty would do for somebody in the game. Backer's on now as well. I think that's PSG's final substitution. And it is indeed a corner to Manchester City on this right hand side. Mahrez to take it. Ball in. Navas touches it behind. It'll be another corner. Should be no Man City corners a few minutes ago. Now it's a corner fest. Foden coming across. Bakker has come on to replace Diallo for Paris Saint-Germain. Sterling now. Back to Zinchenko. Out left hand side to Phil Foden. Zinchenko. Walker now. Pings the ball out right hand side to Mahrez. Sterling. Tries a little 1-2. Doesn't come off. Goes behind for a PSG goal. Kick. 7 minutes plus additional time to go. Sergio Aguero is getting ready to come on now for Manchester City. I mean, not too shabby when you can clear the bench, bring on Sergio Aguero, Gabriel Jesus, Raheem Sterling. Not too shabby. Gundogan. Mahrez. Chance here for the hat-trick. Oh, Bakker gets back and just nicks it off him. Verratti. Draxler. Look at that from Walker. Determination, comes in, wins the ball. You have to say, Manchester City have defended very, very well tonight. Michael said, Craig, you're my favourite guy on YouTube. Thank you, buddy. That means a lot. Really does. I know I'm a narky, cranky little git at times, but I really do enjoy this and I love interacting with people. Look at Neymar again, you greedy little shit. I can only assume he's the same way when he's in the sack with his missus or whatever. It's a greedy man. He doesn't seem like a very giving person, does he? Phil Foden's coming off now to be replaced by Sergio Aguero. Aguero made the fourth official hold the thing up again. What a great he's been, Sergio Aguero. I know he's leaving City at the end of this season, but if you can't respect the man for what he's done in the Premier League and the goals he scored, then I don't know who you can respect. He's a proper player, Aguero. Oh, mate, you've no idea, Paul. I despise Neymar. Like, I've despised him. I give him the credit he deserves for the talent he has, but everything about him makes me angry. Everything. From the fact that he gets away with blowing off 2 weeks of every season for his sister's birthday, right through to the fact that he could be Lionel Messi, but he just hasn't got the inner drive to do it. It's just such an annoying talent. And the fact that there are some kids who look up to that clown and think that he is a role model. Nah, there's way better role models in the game. If anything, he annoys me because he's such a waste of that talent that he has. What if City wins both the Champions League and the Premier League? Then they win it, and fair play to them, mate. Bakker now. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Did Kyle Walker scare him or something? But he just chipped the ball straight out of play. 4 minutes to go. Why did you remove Elevator Kid's message? Why did you remove that? He said Neymar's a coward and you've timed him out. Untime him out. Who was that? Where was he gone? Mate, that's... Why did you time him out for that? There's nothing wrong with what he said there. Another yellow card to a Paris Saint-Germain player. Kimpembe this time. Oof. Definitely yellow. Elevator kid, that was an accident, mate. Shouldn't have happened. Apologies on the timing out there. Stephen Duffy's wondering why he was timed out. I didn't see Stephen, mate. I have no idea what happened there, pal. Draxler. Ball out left hand side now with Neymar. He's got Verratti with him. But of course Neymar slows everything down so he can just take as much time as he wants to be the centre of attention and not do anything with the ball. He goes backwards then. I mean, I'd punch the head off him if I was his teammate. Honest to God, I would grab that little... Imagine Roy Keane in a dressing room with Neymar. He'd be hanging him from the clothes peg. Keane. Draxler. Ball slipped through to Neymar. Marquinhos takes a deflection. Again, Neymar could have passed, but no, tried to take everything on himself. Shit the bed like he has done over the course of the 2 legs. I wouldn't get the boxing gloves. He would deserve, Keane, an open-handed slap across the face. That's what he deserves. And that's what he should get. A nice open hand. A bitch slap for a bitch is basically what Neymar should get. If I was in a dressing room with him, I'd grab him by the scruff of the neck, honestly. There, look at this shit. More petulance, more fouling, more... These scumbags do my head in. They are purposely trying to injure other footballers. You absolute bunch of horrible bastards. Now Neymar is down holding his foot. Must be time for his sister's birthday party or something, is it? Needs a couple of weeks off. Look at that. That's a fucking assault. That's not a tackle. Meanwhile, Neymar is down with a boo-boo, and that's the best I can do to describe what happened to him as a boo-boo. But Danilo gets a yellow for an assault on Jesus. I mean, PSG should be ashamed of the actions of some of their players over the course of the 2 legs. Some of these fouls have been disgusting, I'll be honest with you. I'm xenophobic. Why am I xenophobic, mate? Do you understand the meaning of xenophobia? You do understand the meaning of it. Like, I don't like foreigners coming into my country, or I don't like foreign people. Nothing to do with it. I don't like pricks, mate. But don't ever, you arrogant little bitch, accuse me of being xenophobic when I bet you don't even understand the meaning of the fucking word, you fucking cabbage. I am the most welcoming, open, friendly person you will ever meet with regards to people of other races, sexual orientation, religious beliefs, or anything like that. Don't fucking ever accuse me of being xenophobic, you little clown. Verratti now, right hand side. Honestly, some of you little bitches, I wish I could fucking find your parents, honestly, and have a word with them, because some of you little rats on YouTube don't deserve a platform for your opinions. You deserve to be hunted down and slapped. Free kick here to PSG, because honestly, tonight so far, I've been called xenophobic, I've been accused of pedophilia, and a lot of other stuff. You sick fucks, grow up. 2 minutes of additional time added on here by the referee. We have a free kick. Neymar's going to take it. And we have, again, just a quick shout out to OneFootball, our sponsor of this watch along. If you haven't yet downloaded the OneFootball app, please do so from the link at the top of the chat or in the description. Neymar over the free kick. Of course it's Neymar over the free kick. And of course he shits the bed, as he has done, as he always will, because he's an almost merchant. Get back to despicable me. See, I like that, mate. I like that, Celtic FC. That's banter. And I like that. And I do look like Gru. So that's a good shout, mate. Nothing wrong with that. That's banter, mate. That's fun, what you've done there. So no offence taken on that, mate. All good. Referee puts the whistle to his lips. Congratulations to Manchester City. They've made their way to the Champions League final after thoroughly beating PSG over 2 legs. Their first ever Champions League final. You can see what it means to those players. Congratulations to them. We await to see who they'll play in the final. It'll be either Chelsea or Real Madrid. They take their final second leg tomorrow. We'll be here for that one as well. Again, congrats to Manchester City. I can't say I'm not happy to see PSG go out because I despise them. But yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow in the other semi-final. Look, lots of love to you all. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. But look, lots of love to you all. Again, massive shout out to the OneFootball app. Do download it from the link at the top of the chat or in the description. Again, Pep Guardiola's men have made their way to the final.